Yo, what is up, guys? I'm actually filming this right now, and it's the first blizzard in New York in about 9 years. But I just want to get out here and give you guys some sauce because I posted a 10K month win in the wins channel, and everyone's hitting me up all of a sudden being like, how'd you do it? How'd you do it? And honestly, 10K month is not that crazy, guys. You cannot live on a 10K month salary because if you think about like the actual profit of that, it's like a 5K profit, 60K a year. It's pretty hard. But obviously, like, this is just the beginning. But I think a lot of you guys are reaching out to me because, 10K month is attainable for a lot of you guys. You could, like, 10K month, okay, I can do that. That's what a lot of people are thinking. Versus, like, 10K day, which is obviously my goal eventually. It's, like, so far out of reach. So that's why I'm going to sit down and try to give you guys some advice because a lot of you guys have been hitting me up on Discord. And I think the single best piece of advice I can give you guys are going to hate me for this. I've been in 3 mentorships now, and this is really the secret to going viral. I'm about to leak it. It's just to post twice a day. That's it. It's so boring. You probably hate me screaming at the screen right now, but that's really all you have to do. There's no secret sauce that's going to make you go viral. You just have to get 1% better every day. Just post twice a day, and you'll get 1% better every day. You're going to go look on your past videos, see one went viral, like, okay, this one got 10K views instead of my usual 300 views. Like, why did it get 10K views? Was it I used a colorful background? Was the caption really good? Was the audio just like a banger audio? Like, let me split test the audio, see if I can like get a 10K video again. And just keep doing that. Go from 10K to 100K, from 100K to a mil. And that's how you hit a 10K month. Is just you just double down on what works and find out what works. But you can't find out what works if you never post. You have to be posting twice a day. So, I mean, that's the obvious bit of sauce. But if you're not doing that, you're not going to hit a 10K month. Don't click off this video if you're not even planning on doing that, because the rest of this video is just like little tweaks that are going to help you. But that is the goal. Put in your calendar right now 2 posts a day minimum, no matter what. Like, if I was on a hospital bed right now, I would still be editing 2 a day because I haven't missed it since like December 15th, and it's now what, February 22nd. So I haven't missed posting, and like that's the factor that made me hit 10K month, because I've just had, all these videos going viral at the same time, and it's just compounding, and that's how I'm gonna get to even crazier months. Other than posting 2 a day, I would also say keep moving revenue forward, like increase AOV, increase cross sells, make sure your website's optimized, hire a VA once you start getting enough orders, and create systems for her to respond to, like the emails, handle chargebacks, like free up more time. But again, that's like more high leverage activities. First, just focus on posting twice a day. Also, products. Speaking of products, you guys have been sending me some products. And I would say the 3 biggest things are, first, passionate niche. You guys can blow up the products, I'm sure, in a non-passionate niche. I've seen it before. But out of like 25 products, the 4 I've had success with have all been in a passionate niche. And I'm talking about like a niche. For example, like swimming. Who would think of that? But I'm sure there are so many swimmers out there who have a huge issue, like, how do I make my flip turns better? Oh, like this camera analyzes your flip turns and it gives you 100% flip turn rate. POV, my flip turns are 100% accurate. And then go into the niche and really analyze, like, okay, what are some swimmer terms that swimmers use? What are some swimmer inside jokes that can be used? And then I'll just double down on that, make sure it's a passionate niche, figure out what works in that niche. Then also going off of that, I would say you have to have a high perceived value. Your product should be roughly, you're selling it for between like $40 to $70. If you can get past 70, that's awesome, but I wouldn't do anything less than 40 because you're just like, okay, dude, you're making like $5 profit on every product or $10 profit on every product, and then, chargeback, refunds, whatever, just hurts so much more. I'd rather have 100 customers than 1,000 customers, because I only have to deal with 100 angry customers rather than 1,000 angry customers for the same $10,000. So, passionate niche, high perceived value. And then the third thing is it should have a virality factor, like if I have a time machine and I show it to you right now, it doesn't matter if I film it on a Nokia with the worst caption ever, it's gonna go viral. Your products, obviously that's a huge example. You guys aren't gonna have a time machine, but it should be viral in some sense. Like, It can't just be a humidifier that is blue. It's kind of boring. No one really cares. And then I think another piece of advice I can give you guys is a lot of people overcomplicate it. There's a scale 1 to 10, 10 being the most viral banger. Everything's aesthetic. It's the sunset. It's just like, oh my god, it's a banger video. The caption's perfect. Everything's great. You don't need that. You don't need a 10 out of 10 video. You need a 7 out of 10, maybe a 6 out of 10. Because I'm sure you guys have seen on your burner, it's like a 3 mil view video and his hands are shaky, the caption's off to the left, and the video is kind of blurry. You're not really sure what's happening, but it's just like a great product, great caption, the songs, like, it's on beat. He got kind of lucky, but it still went viral. But again, like, going back to my main point, guys, twice a day, like, okay, maybe that guy got viral, and then he's either gonna be like, okay, I'm the shit now, and just like slack off and just keep posting like occasionally here and there, and then he can't replicate it and he's like, oh, dropshipping's dead. Or he's gonna continue posting twice a day no matter what, and then he's gonna be like, okay, I clearly got lucky. I did not deserve to get 2.3 million views, but like, what did I do in this video that made it viral? Did I come in from like the left to the center and really like nice and snappy, where like it really grabs your attention? Or was the caption is really good, just like really like it used a banger word where like the niche understands that word and everyone's sharing it, everyone's in the comments? You're like, did I put some like little controversy in there that everyone's commenting on? Like really analyzing it and doubling down on what works and just posting twice a day, and every time you get that little outlier video, see what went different with it and just continue posting. I'm sorry guys, it's really that simple. So if I had to sum up the video, if you're just gonna watch 1 minute of it, it'd be post twice a day, and then your product should be high perceived value, passionate niche, and intrinsically viral. And then you should also occasionally increase your AOV and stuff like that with post-purchase upsells. Make sure your website's optimizing, make sure the reviews look good, make sure it looks trustworthy. But that's really all you guys need. You guys really don't need this 1 hour morning routine. Of course, like, I have a morning routine and that helps me a ton. But if you're posting twice a day and you're really analyzing your content, that's all you need to do. But if you can't do that, you have to think to yourself, like, why can't I lock in and post twice a day? And that was honestly a huge issue for me. And what helped me a lot is all the corny things you guys hear online. Everything you hear is kind of true, and I'm just here to reaffirm it. Start journaling. I almost finished. I bought a journal online in like November. I'm almost done with it, and it's like 200 pages. I've been journaling hella. Recently I've been trying to meditate. That one's like more here and there because I feel like my focus already pretty good. But meditation, also like talking to people, like talk to people on Discord, watch videos like this, and it'll help you like get more motivated and see that this is possible. But of course, if you're not posting twice a day and you're journaling and you're watching content like this, you're moving the needle forward, but very, very slowly. The biggest factor is posting twice a day, and that's it. Obviously, you can post 4 times a day, 6 times a day, even better. But just commit to 2 times a day as the bare minimum. You're not posting any less than twice a day, every single day, until you hit, your goal. And then from there, you could take it however you want. Other than that, I'd say lifting is super important. Having your physical right helps you get your mental right. And honestly, like, even comparing dropshipping to lifting, it's very, very similar where, you lift every day for 3 days and you look exactly the same. You lift every day for a month, you look more or less exactly the same. But then a year later, everyone's asking you like, oh, how'd you do it? How'd you get so big? And you just lifted every day for a year. And that's exactly the same thing with dropshipping. It's like, how'd you go viral? Bro, I just posted twice a day for a year and I got 1% better every day. And honestly, that's the perfect thing to leave off on. So if you guys have anything else to say, like comments, questions, like, I'm going to try to engage you guys more because, there's a lot of like gurus in this space who just want to sell you this course. I will never sell you guys a course. I actually do the business model. I just want to help you guys. That's all this is. So if you have any questions, concerns, whatever, let me know. I'm going to try to help you guys as much as I can because, when I was in the space, there was a lot of genuine guys, and now I feel like there's a lot less genuine guys, and it's making the space a lot harder to succeed in because you're getting this horrible advice. So, I don't know. But peace, guys. It's snowing like crazy in here. have a great rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.